All right, people, so we have drama. Rhea Ripley. You guys done pissed Rhea Ripley off. All right, so let's get into this, y'all. So Rhea Ripley listed some things that people say about her, things that they say about women, right? Let me say this. People say a lot of the same things about men that they say about women. Like, as far as somebody saying she's sleeping with the boss to get what she is, if someone said that to her, or if she's just listing things that people say a whole lot of dumb shit. But I can say this. Every job I've ever been on, jobs that other people have been on, people that don't even know each other have all said the same things to me, and I've seen these experiences myself. I've worked in departments where this happened, where, yeah, there's not a job I've worked at where some woman wasn't sleeping with the higher up to get a position. Every single time. So it's not just in the world of sports entertainment, anywhere. Now, I've known situations where men were targeted where that woman already had a higher position. And it wasn't so much about her getting him a higher position. It was more like some sugar mama type stuff. But bottom line, Triple H been called out on that, saying that he got where he is now because of him pretty much sleeping with Vince's daughter, and marrying her and all of that, okay? She made it sound sexist, like people only say these things about women, like they don't have derogatory things to say about men. Okay, here's my thing. I agree with her and I don't agree with her. Which she don't need my agreement, and I don't need her approval or agreement either. But let me say this. Rhea Ripley, if anybody has said to her she should die, you're an asshole, you're a moron, you're a jackass. And bottom line, all you're doing is watching a wrestling show. Unless you know her personally and know some things about her that she's just that rotten of a person that you think she should die. People say stupid things. People say stupid shit like, oh my God, the show was so boring, I'd rather drink Clorox and chop off my wiener. Yeah, okay. Let me hold you to that. Just stupid nerd shit that they say. As far as negativity, let me just put it all in one ball of wax. As far as someone taking personal shots and making things personal, jackasses are everywhere. I don't know why she made it like a sexist thing, like this is what they say about women. I don't know if she's a feminist or whatever. I don't know. But I can tell you, her playing a storyline, a character on TV when everybody knows that her and Buddy Matthews are an item, and she's over here licking Dom on his face and all of this type of stuff, is like, why didn't you speak up and say, hey, look, I'm not doing that? Why does the storyline even have to be that we're a couple? Why can't we all just be in the Judgment Day? I mean, you're lashing out at the fans, and don't get me wrong, people say stupid things. Now, when Rhea Ripley is saying all of these things and she's writing down, she typed down all the stuff that people say or whatever. All right. I'm not a wrestling superstar, and I've seen and read some stupid shit. I make a video and I have other channels, and people will say the dumbest shit. Like, you can explain something and somebody will respond. Their response have nothing to do with what you said. So you have people that listen just to respond, but they're not registering anything that you're saying. Okay. As far as Rhea Ripley's comment about you guys are the problem, right? This is why nobody takes it serious, is because of you guys, right? She's partially right. I agree with her. A whole lot of you guys are the problem, but I'm saying it for a whole different reason. First of all, the storylines suck. There is no real storylines. The matchmaking is crap. And the in-ring performances have been completely stale. Now, Rhea Ripley is one of the reasons that I watch WWE. Let's look at it this way. Rhea Ripley's eye candy. She's sexy. She's tall. She's Well, I don't know how tall she is, but she looks much taller than those little tiny women. I guess it's maybe in comparison to the women she wrestled. But she's all tattooed up. She's badass, right? She has a nice physique. When Rhea Ripley comes out with them little luscious booty cheeks jiggling and everything and hanging out, and she's rolling her eyes back and licking her lips and, you know, sticking her tongue out and all that, she doesn't think that that's not to arouse people. That's just what she does, just to do it. Okay. When you hear me say, I love Rhea Ripley, I love Bianca, I love Nia Jax, I'm not talking about, I don't know them. I'm talking about the character. Wrestling-wise, if we're going to do grade from A to F, wrestling-wise, honestly, Rhea Ripley's about between a C plus and a B minus wrestling-wise. She's not the best wrestler. She don't have to be the best wrestler, but she has that look, that aura, her cadence, her presence, her, you know, she's not a bad wrestler, don't get me wrong, but she's C plus B minus, in between there. She gets the job done. The problem is the way she's used. What sense did it make for her to regain the title on the debut of Raw on Netflix, just to lose it a little bit shortly after that to a midget? Not trying to be funny, and I like Io Sky's character, but to a midget, and then she's in a position of acting like a little pouty, spoiled brat, begging to be in a match. And I've said this when it was going on. Did I not say they got her acting like a little child, man? And even Adam Pearce comes out and says it's like dealing with a child. Remember I said all of that, right? Okay, so for her to not understand now, as far as her saying the reason people don't take it seriously is because of you guys. No, it's not because of you guys. I say you guys, and I'm not saying me. I have nothing to do with it. I'm not a fan. I'm nobody's fan. I enjoy, I appreciate, and I respect certain things. I'm nobody's fan. I don't want to meet them. I don't want to shake their hand. I don't want to take pictures with them. None of that. I've met several wrestlers. I've met Vampiro. I've met Glacier, Mr. Anderson, several people. The guy used to call Mr. Touchdown. Y'all probably don't know him. I don't know. He's an indies wrestler. I think he retired already. Several people I've met, man. Several people. I met the Junkyard Dog one time. New Jack. Okay. I met Jazz. I met several people. Do you see me posting pictures of me and these people? And I'm not a fan. I'm nobody's fan. So, like I said, don't get it twisted when I say I love that problem. I don't know that person. They're playing a character. Remember, I'm the guy that said, when you talk about these people and saying I love them. Remember I said this before. I said, I would hope Mercedes Moné is nothing in real life like her on-screen character, because she's a complete bitch, okay, as a character. Remember, I hope MJF is nothing like his actual on-screen character, because he's the type of person I'd wind up beating his ass in real life. Like, I remember Dustin, when Cody was over there in AEW, he was saying MJF in real life is the same person, like he's really like that person. I'm like, yeah, he's a person I couldn't be around, because I wound up really beating his ass for real. We don't know these people, okay? Let's get this clear. Rhea Ripley goes home and fuck her husband. She goes home and sit on his face. She walks around completely ass naked for him. She don't spread those cheeks for you and me. Okay? You guys make things too personal. This is where I agree with her. You guys are the problem. In this sense, for one, when she says, if you guys would do something with your miserable lives, except for sitting back, judging successful women, notice her choice of words. Okay? What does her success have to do with anybody judging a product? Now, for the harsh, stupid comments, I'm with her all the way in terms of that. But at the same time, see, let me bring something to the light you guys probably are not aware of. Okay? Now, if you know who Teofimo Lopez is, racist-ass fucking boxer, born in Brooklyn, family's from Honduras, and he pretty much was where that nigga at, and making racist antics, sending like watermelon and banana to a fighter named Keyshawn Davis, and doing a bunch of shit, watching the video, eating a banana, reference Tank Davis and Terrence Crawford as monkeys. So which one you want to fight? Whichever monkey wants the banana. And all of this stuff, right? He contradicts himself. Okay, bottom line is, no, it's not an opinion. He's a fucking racist, and he showed it. And he ends up going, oh, I'm done with all that racist stuff, because now the WBO is about to strip his ass, or allegedly going to strip him for his racist antics. And he just basically he contradicts himself. You can sit here and watch every video of his, and you'll see. He's nothing but a walking, lying contradiction. Okay, but there's a video also where they had some event, whatever, I don't know where the hell they were. And you see Rhea Ripley and him hug and embrace. So she knows who he is. She knows what he's about. But she's not turned off by him. And my thing is, when somebody is an open racist and you know this and they make hate speeches, you should disassociate yourself with them, and you shouldn't do business with them. In fact, for you to know what he said and understand how that makes, he disrespected him, Ryan Garcia as well, disrespected the black race. They said, Brian Garcia talk about, I'm anti-black, I'm KKK, I wish I could dig that nigga George Floyd up and kill him again. I wouldn't have put my knee on that nigga neck. I'd have shot that nigga. All of this stuff he said and did. So my thing is, if you can look at someone and have the mentality, well, people got the freedom of speech. Oh, so there's nothing nobody can say to piss you off or anger you? And if there is, out of everything that they could, that's not one of them? So unless they're talking about your ethnicity, you don't give a fuck, right? Now, I can look at that shit and go, See, because if Tiafimo was to walk past me right now, I promise you, I'd be like, hold up, I'd jump out this car and I'd punch him in his fucking face. I'd beat his little ass. Here's the deal, though. You guys, she has a point. Because outside of the stupid comments about wanting to see her die or whatever, now saying she doesn't deserve it and all that, that's an opinion. I can't say that you're wrong for that. To say that your opinion is your opinion. The problem with most people is when you're not even critiquing a show, you're not giving any news on the show, you're not creating content, you're just a negative ass person. What do you call that? Are you happy? Are you doing it because you're in a good mood? Are you talking about some shit in good faith, like in a good mental space, and it's just negative to the point that you make it personal? Now, if you are just saying, I will agree with you. WWE has been complete trash for a long time now. They've been giving us nothing but garbage in every show. There's no storylines. Nothing makes sense. It's just a bunch of shit. It's like I watch it and it's just empty, man. It's like framework that nobody ever completed. Like, okay, this is the direction you want to go. Now fill in the blanks, but nobody filled the blanks in. That's what it feels like. You're critiquing the show. Okay, cool. But as far as you guys who jump up 5 o'clock in the fucking morning, posting videos and complaining about these folks like whatever they got going on in their life is making you personally upset, right? Can you say that she's wrong? Can you say that you don't look miserable? When you go on her X, you go on her Instagram, you go on her YouTube, you post on everything WWE related, and all you're doing is complaining. Do you not look miserable? Do you not look like a freaking stalker? Why do you even care that much? She's probably home riding her husband while you're sitting up here bitching and complaining about what she's doing. So you obviously have too much free time on your hand. Because if you really, really, truly had anything going on in your life positive and worth you even indulging in, you would have a lot less time to go on every fucking social media platform just to say the same fucking things, then argue with people who have a different opinion than you do. Yeah, so when she says, if you guys put this much effort into your own miserable lives, right? I agree with her. You guys look foolish and stupid. When you get to the point that you're making videos with this high-pitched voice, yelling, talking like 100 fucking miles per hour, you guys will cover like 18 complaints in like 2 fucking minutes. They're not watching us. We're watching them, right? Critiquing and just being a complete asshole are 2 different things. As a wrestling community, WWE fans aren't a part of that. You guys are just WWE fans. Now, as far as Rhea saying, you're the reason, the fans is the reason that people don't take it serious. No, the booking, the writers, that's the reason why nobody takes it serious. And to be honest with you, I don't even know why they have writers, because that garbage that they keep giving us every week, who's writing this stuff? A child? I mean, this is what they're giving us? You have writers? It's like someone just making a song, lyrics to a song, just right off the top of their head versus sitting down and taking time. If you sit down and take the time to write a song, and it's the equivalent of somebody just singing off the top of their head, you're not talented. These stories are garbage. They're really garbage. And what I don't understand is, you guys will complain. Example, SummerSlam, the tickets are too much, blah, 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 blah. But then 2 videos later, you're going to SummerSlam. But every video, you're complaining about how crappy their content is. You probably have never taken your family on a trip that cost $30,000, $40,000. But just to say you went to SummerSlam, or you went to a WrestleMania, or whatever, you're willing to spend that kind of money, but you're complaining. Do you not realize how stupid you sound? And look, I agree. It's a lot of miserable ass people on here. You don't see it that way, but you are. Not because you're critiquing, but that's what you do 5, 6 times throughout the day. You just keep complaining and complaining and complaining. You make it sound like someone killed your mom, someone stole your baby and threw him off a bridge. Like, you guys really make it sound like your life is over because Raw and SmackDown suck. NXT at times suck. Yeah. Well, NXT's been sucky for a long ass time too. But here's the thing about you guys. If Rhea Ripley don't like you saying these things about her, if she don't like you saying these things about the WWE, she and nobody in the WWE should like you talking shit about AEW, TNA, or any other company. And I'm not talking about critiquing. I'm saying just talking shit. And then you guys that complain about the WWE, you're slaves to the machine as well. And I'm going to show you how. You guys will sit here and say wrestling this and that. This person's ruining wrestling. No, they're ruining the WWE. What happens in the WWE has absolutely nothing to do with AEW, MLW, New Japan, Stardom, whatever. So when you say that, you're using the WWE to speak for the entire industry of wrestling. You're with all this repeating things the way they tell you to say it. You guys don't even have a thinking process of your own. You're robots. So the same way you call people bots because they'll sit there, this is awesome, you deserve it. You're doing the same thing. In fact, here's the thing. You talk about wrestling, but you guys can't even admit that AEW is putting on some bomb fire ass shows. No, we can't say we don't like WWE, but then say we like what AEW is doing. We can't do it. It's like some unwritten rule. We just can't do it. If WWE sucks, then we have to also criticize AEW. And I know you lying bitch-made dudes watch it, but you just won't talk about it simply because you don't want to admit AEW put up their shows are solid. WWE sucks right now. You guys are childish. And yes, she's saying you guys are miserable. I've been telling you guys are miserable. Like, goddamn, you guys will just make video after video after video after video after video, constantly screaming and yelling about what the fuck the WWE isn't doing. The reason why I even talk about the WWE is because I'm the X Factor. You motherfuckers will talk shit about AEW this, AEW that, AEW, right? You only wanna post the ratings of AEW when it's lower than NXT's, right? But then when AEW kick NXT's ass, nope, you don't post. You don't post. And no matter how solid of a show AEW put on, you guys don't want to report it, don't want to talk about it. Cool, so I'll talk about it. But I also lift my voice to let you know, I feel you. Yeah, WWE stinks right now. For a long time they've been sucky. But guess what? Guess what? You're still going to watch. You're still going to spend your money, and you're still going to complain. Just like you John Madden fans. Just like you WWE 2K fans. You will complain, then go buy the game when it comes out. Then complain all year long. But you still going to spend your money when they're still selling 2K24 for $119 fucking dollars. Yeah. Yeah. And what's going to happen for people that's not informed? Oh, you're going to buy it and you have to get the unlocked version. But guess what? You can't go to the creation suite and download people, the community creation. You can create, but you can't download. No, oh, I don't have access. No, you got to get the new one. And how much is that one? $129. Oh, shit. You guys are running out here like fools, acting like they're making you. I've heard content creators say, WWE is forcing us to spend our money. They're making us. How the fuck is somebody making you? Okay, well, if that's the case, if it's that easy, hey, all you bitch-ass dudes out there, I want y'all to send money to my Cash App right now. Is that easy? They're making you do it? And you don't think you're a fucking bot? You don't think you're a minion? You don't think you're being controlled and programmed? And you can't even fucking control what you spend? You're being pimped out by a fucking wrestling company. And not one of them motherfuckers know you personally. Never even saw your face. This is what you guys do. And I agree with Rhea Ripley 1,000 times with those stupid comments that y'all make. Because you guys, it's one thing to critique a show. But man, when you get to the point, like I said, when you're making it personal and you're just acting like, so I'm going to have a bad day because Raw sucked. I'm going to have a bad day because SmackDown sucked. I think a lot of you guys have like mental mental health issues. I really do. I feel like a lot of you, it's more than just immaturity. The way you guys act over a video game when it's not as good as you wanted it to be, a movie, anything. You guys watch a fucking minute 36 long movie trailer and then think you can tell the whole movie. And before the movie even comes out, the movie sucks, it's trash, it's garbage. It's like, bro, it's really not that serious, man. It's like, I mean, what do you think as a content creator? Just bitching about something is the only way to get people's attention? So you're going to make a fool out of yourself and what makes you guys happy? What can you talk about on your fucking channel that makes you feel good?
9, 7, 3, 6, 0, 9.
Okay, back to what I was saying. Lost my train of thought. I had to answer this call. But yeah, you guys can't appreciate anything. Like, let's look at something right now. And this is why a long time ago I said the more you give people, the less they appreciate. When you could only watch WCW or NWA at 6:05 on Saturday, there was no replay. You made sure your ass was there watching because you knew that if you missed, you just missed. When there was no replay of Saturday night's main event, there was no Monday Night Raw yet. There was no Nitro yet. No. See, but even when those shows came about, they started doing the replays and all, okay, whatever. But then you were able to DVR stuff. Like, everything that you got more of, you guys just get spoiled. I keep telling you, this is a soft, really bitchy, sissy-ass generation. In every fucking facet, every fucking department. This generation is pussy. I'm just being completely honest with you motherfuckers. You guys are not men and women. You're a bunch of little girls and little boys. I don't give a fuck for the ones that's 70 fucking years old. You guys are very immature. And you take everything. You guys make it seem like when they make a video game, as an individual, they making it just for you. Like they know your every thought and whatever you want, it has to be that or it sucks. A movie, anything, sports, whatever it is. Also, let me say this. Rich people think they're better than you. when she used the term successful women, right? Even if you're miserable, right? How does she know you're not successful? And how do you measure success? What, you can only be rich and be successful? I tell you guys, you might meet these people in real life and end up punching them in the face, or shit don't go to, and you're around here calling yourself a fan, got these motherfuckers photos on your screensavers and all that. Nah, I'm not a fan of anybody's. So I take none of it personal. Like I said, for me, I already know how people feel. I've done a lot of things, and I know I've been around rich folks. I've been around these entertainer motherfuckers. I know how they think. They think they're better than you. They would never date you. As much as you might think that you think they're down to earth. No, they would not date you. You're not in their pay grade, and pretty much they feel like you're beneath them. Now, for you to make yourself feel like somehow you think you're special to these people, they don't even know what you look like. These people have a mentality of, as long as you're paying, as long as they're getting your money, that's all they care about. Let me show you something about you guys, though. For the people that felt some type of way about Triple H saying, fuck off, and saying that the people that's complaining online aren't real, that they're bots, right? But he told you guys to fuck off. Why? Because you're expressing disappointment in their current product. So he tells you to fuck off, right? Is that any different from what Rhea Ripley said? Rhea Ripley pretty much said if you spent this much time in your miserable lives, that you'd be successful. But at the same time, to show you how foolish you are, because you're fans, okay, and because you're attracted to Rhea Ripley, you're complaining, but she still owns you little bitches. Because you're complaining, but you'll be right there watching her next week. She won't be watching you. And she's saying this, and it's like, what kind of life do you have if all you're doing is sitting up leaving comments on every fucking social media platform? People see your face, they see your likeness, they know who's who on the channel. I mean, they don't know what you look like, maybe, unless you use your real photo. But what I'm saying is, it's the same thing. You see people go from channel to channel to channel just to post the same stupid comments, and you don't think you're miserable? The most productive thing you do all day is watching somebody else's success. You can't watch a wrestling show, a movie, play a video game, or nothing and enjoy it. Everything, you just have to critique. It has to be some fucking bullshit complaint. Like I said, the only reason that I even critique the WWE is because you cowards don't have the fucking nuts to stand up and say, okay, no, I actually like AEW. I'm cool with their product. And like I said, when their product wasn't the same, I was vocal about it. But I'm not sitting here punching holes in my wall and cursing and swearing because the product sucks and I'm angry. What the fuck am I angry for? I got other things to do. So when I watch a show, I watch a movie, and I walk away saying, that was a good movie. The satisfaction that I feel, this is just leisure shit, man. That's it. I'm not walking around like I just made some type of progress because I saw a good movie. Because all you're doing is making these fucking rich people just more rich. So with all the complaining that you're doing, critiquing is one thing, insulting is something else. When you see Timeless Tony Storm talking about this tramp is still the champ, this whore that you all adore, this queer that you want to come near, you don't think when she smack her ass and go throw her ass in somebody's face that this is wrestling, right? But you don't think that she knows you got a bunch of men sitting there fantasizing about her? You think when Queen Amanada smacked that big black juicy ass and go stick it in somebody's face and rub her ass on their face, you don't think that it's like, yeah, people are going to imagine that it's them doing it? No, they're going to tune in. Little things like that Tony Khan more than likely is not telling them to do. But, hey, go out there and perform. And they do these little things. What's the purpose of Rhea Ripley sticking her tongue out and swiping across her lip seductively, smacking her? Why? Why does Bianca Belair bend over and smack her ass and tell you to fall onto the corner? Like, all of these little things, right? It's like when you see a woman wearing booty shorts, and then when men are whistling at her and saying things, they're sucking their teeth and rolling their eyes, knowing damn well they like the attention. Like those women that go to the fucking gym and with a tripod, I don't even know why they allow this shit, but sit there and want to record themselves, but they'll record someone, then do a voiceover calling men creeps, and they're watching me. So all of these stupid things that the women do, that you dudes fall for, you complain about it, but it's like, but you still keep doing the same shit over and over. So I agree with them. A lot of you are just miserable people that try to live vicariously through these fucking characters. Otherwise, find something else to do with your goddamn time. When the WWE was going through this time where they were starting to pull 1.4s and 1.6s, and then, yeah, SmackDown and Raw ratings was just in the crapper, right? Compared to what it was. Well, guess what? At the same fucking time, they were coming into half-empty arenas. And when people stopped showing up, and when people were sitting up in the audience, especially that show that they had in St. Louis, and the whole audience is sitting there chanting TNA, TNA, because of that garbage that they was giving us, it forced them to, okay, we got to restructure what we're doing. You choose to follow a sports entertainment company that shows you wrestling is secondary. Now, the fucking storyline is, it's like the stories are just the same lame shit over and over. Man, do you know, like, when I see CM Punk's face, it's like, all right, it's time to change the channel. Every time you see it, he got this angry, smug look on his face, and everything is all about him. Selfish, 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 me, I this, I that. It's the same thing. Who, like I said, who's bad guys and who's good guys in fucking WWE? Who? You got guys that's supposed to be face, but they have heel antics. Guys that, like, what are you doing? What are we doing with this product, right? And you watch this shit. First of all, it's not even a real sport, so nobody should even take it fucking serious. Nobody. But the fact that we understand it's fake fighting, choreographed shit, the worst part about it is these people chose a profession that breaks your body down, that basically going to have you hobbling in all types of pain and surgeries by the time you're 45, 50 years old. They done had so many damn surgeries and injuries, and so that's something they chose, though. And also, to Rhea Ripley, when you say it's the fans' fault, right? They're the reason. No, they're the reason you're rich. Yeah, because without the fans, you guys have nothing. See, back in the day, John Cena used to say, you guys got the right to boo or cheer. You're paying your hard-earned money. Now, his story is saying, for 25 years, all you've done was take, and a bunch of bullshit, right? But bottom line is, Rhea made this a sexist thing. She made it an about women thing, okay? Well, once again, if you can't understand, everybody's not a fan. Everybody doesn't even like what you're doing. Becky Lynch, everybody gets criticized. Mercedes Moné is wrestling her ass off over there in AEW. Mercedes Moné has put herself in a beautiful situation. Tony Khan is lined up in a beautiful situation. Yet all y'all do is complain. Oh, take her off TV. Yeah, you guys are making credible bookers. Take one of the biggest fucking stars they got in the whole company off TV. Yeah, real smart. I mean, you guys repeat the same dumb shit that Zeb Coulter said, the same stupid shit Eric Bischoff says. Eric Bischoff just recently said, and I posted that for you guys, he is done with WWE style of storytelling, right? Okay. So he's over there at MLW, and I explained, he has no choice, because you know what's going to happen? The feedback they're already getting, the negativity they're going to continue to get. And when they look at him and say, okay, you had an excuse for WCW's failure, right? What's the excuse now, right? Yeah, before, well, Ted Turner was the money guy, but I wasn't actually in charge. Okay, I don't know that he's in charge. I don't know what type of power he has. I don't know how much, like, what input behind it, the writing or storylines, whatever. I don't know. But I've seen some very boring stuff already, right? And I'm watching, okay, nothing special. And I'm like, with all this shit this dude talk about Tony Khan, you think this motherfucker found some method or something to do where it's just incredible. It's just hating, man. Eric Bischoff is an opportunist, okay? So all around the board, what I'm saying is we can all sit and look at something. It's not about making something what you want it to be. It's about being honest. And this is where you guys get to the point where you're sitting up here acting like someone owe you something. Listen, we piggyback off of what we get. I don't sit here and try to create a show from start to finish for these people. That's their job, not mine. We can look and say, you know what, that was cool, but they should have did X, Y, Z. I've been watching the AEW, and I'm like, bro, they're knocking out the fucking park. You guys are programmed to not like anything. So even when you don't like the WWE, you're too pussy to even say, yo, AEW is on fire, because you're worried about the negative feedback you're going to get from these WWE retards. And that's all it is. That's all it is. You're the kind of people, like I can remember back in the day, we'd be listening to certain albums or some shit, right? And it'll be a rapper that this guy is really solid, but he makes music that has substance. But now it's all about street rap. Everybody want to talk about murder, murder, kill, kill, right? So what ends up happening is these fucking people will sit and try to shit on one artist, right? But then they'll end up behind closed doors listening to these same artists that they're shitting on. And I'm like, you're such a pussy that you can't even fucking honestly listen to this album in front of people because you're worried about people saying, oh, that shit's garbage, it's whack, it's weak. This is what the fuck you guys do. It's the same exact stupid mindset. If I'm watching anything and I just don't like what I'm seeing, I have no problem with being honest about that. Why do you act like someone owes you an explanation? It's like somebody saying, I like the NFL better than the NBA. Why? How could you like... I don't need to give you an explanation. I do, and I have the right to. I'm not making myself say it, right? I'm saying, why would you even ask that question? Why do you like it better? If you're trying to lean to what stands out to it, what stands out more to me or something like that, that's a different way of asking that question. But when you ask, they're not asking you that. When they're asking you, it's more like, how can you like AEW but not WWE? Same way your ass don't like WWE right now. The fuck are you talking about? I like the Las Vegas Raiders. But as far as me telling you how good they are, no, they stink right now. Simple. That doesn't mean, oh, well, I'm going to start rooting for another team. No, but I'm going to be honest and tell you that they fucking suck. I don't do drugs. I don't get drunk or get high. How the hell am I going to sit here and tell you something that you got two good fucking eyes to see? The Raiders suck. The San Antonio Spurs, they suck. Having a couple of good draft picks and having some good highlight reels, that's not what it's about. Winning games and winning championships, no. Neither one of those teams are nowhere near being ready to do that yet. You guys will sit here and talk shit about the WWE as if you're about to break into fucking tears. You care that much, man? You can't give a fuck that much. Listen, Rhea Ripley, her words was the equivalent of fuck off. Yeah, every bit is insulting, and let you know she don't give a fuck what she say. She's still going to have enough people to support her to even get richer. And while she's home, sitting on her husband's face, riding his fucking face, and you're sitting up here fantasizing about it, wishing you could, but talking shit, and she say that you're miserable, can you honestly fucking say that she's wrong? So, the only thing she showed you is that, one, you are miserable, but two, she don't give a fuck about you. She shouldn't give a fuck about the people insulting her. But as far as critiquing her, as far as not seeing her as being a champion, hell, look, even in the storyline, Bianca Belair said, you didn't earn nothing. You don't deserve this spot. Okay, well, the storyline said that. The way they went about this petty nonsense of her begging and throwing tantrums to get a shot, and she did all that and still didn't win. So that leads us to believe she'll wind up being the one getting that title and not Bianca Belair. But guess what? It is what it is, man. Now, the fact that we have two powerhouse companies in America right now. I watch Indy Hartwell. When she goes back to Australia, she gets a massive ovation. Okay, whatever independent company she wrestled for, I seen her at House of Glory. Megan Bain, she vacated the title that she had there. She had the Women's Championship, and Indy Hartwell has it now. And what my point, you see these wrestlers when they go back to their countries, right? They get these big ovations. They headline. They're greeted like, what I'm saying. And I'm not, look, if they don't like a show, you don't like a show. If it was a bad show tonight, okay, whatever, next week, another week. That's what I always tell you guys, don't I? But what I'm saying, we got two powerhouse companies right here in America. But this is just the mindset of people, man. Instead of you judging the WWE by what it is, you judge all of wrestling by the WWE. And you can't appreciate and understand AEW and WWE have two different directions that they're going in purposely. You just can't adjust and realize, AEW is doing their thing. They're not trying to imitate what the WWE is doing. But when you watch them, that's all you're doing is watching AEW with a WWE mindset. And in your mind, this is what they're supposed to be doing. Well, this is the standard. No, it's not no standard for wrestling. Their standards is for WWE standards is their standards. AEW standards is their standards. NWA, whatever. All these different companies have their own direction that they go in. Okay? I don't like the direction, like for me, like NWA is I can tolerate certain matches. The way their shows are put together, it's not like a show constructed. It's just matches. That's what it feels like, just matches. And sometimes MLW feels the same way. Do you hear me sitting here talking about them going out of business? Do you hear me sitting up here talking like I'm making it my business to judge what type of finances they're making? No. So what I'm saying is, yeah, the WWE stinks right now. They really suck right now. And the problem with the WWE, everybody wants to be a fucking celebrity instead of a wrestler. Just like in boxing, boxers want to be businessmen instead of boxers. It's nothing wrong. I encourage you to know how to count your own money and learn, the business side of things. Oh, absolutely. But what I'm saying, this whole, you're pricing yourself out. I won't fight you unless this amount of money is given. Well, I'm the A side. Well, it's every reason to not fight. But everybody want to be champion and then want to start claiming I'm the GOAT and all this nonsense. Wrestling, same thing, man. These guys want to be celebrities so bad. WWE wrestlers is not concerned about being the greatest wrestlers of all time. Bret Hart would be considered boring in this era because Bret Hart wants to wrestle. He wants to go in there and put on solid matches. He won't fully go out on the WWE and say what he really should say because, he have a business relationship with them where, okay, they will call him to do certain things. But AEW will give you solid wrestling. They will give you a nice balance with the storylines. But no, you guys want fairy tale type storylines. You guys want these long, drawn out 7, 8, 9 months. Like, God damn, it's 2025. It's fucking after WrestleMania 41, and CM Punk and fucking Seth Rollins are still fucking beefing with each other. God damn it. But yet, you'll bitch about it. You'll complain about it. Right? You'll bitch and complain. But you will continue to tune in and watch this shit and then complain some more. But then sit back and watch AEW and say off camera, yo, AEW is on fire. But you won't say it on camera. Like I said, a bunch of little boys and little girls. It's like I said, some unwritten rule that we just can't say it out loud. I'll say that shit. And bottom line, for everybody that sits up here talking about I'm a wrestling fan, no, stop the cap. You're not a wrestling fan. You are a WWE minion. You will complain and talk shit. And even while you're talking shit, you got WWE titles and different WWE paraphernalia every fucking where. Not wrestling in general, just WWE shit. And you call yourselves wrestling fans. Bro, you can't, look, you can't be biased and call yourself a wrestling fan. Now, I'm saying, you can have a favorite, but to be biased and call yourself a fucking journalist, you guys are fucking morons, man. I gotta be honest. You guys are miserable. Here's the deal. If I'm sitting here telling you right now, I like the Las Vegas Raiders in football. I can sit here and say I'm doing the show, and I'm saying, well, you guys know I'm a Raider. I'm part of. Hey, it's Raider Nation over here, right? Now imagine me saying this shit. Cool, but I'm sitting here trying to debate that the Raiders is every bit as good as teams that already kicked their ass, that they showed that they can't beat, but somehow I'm just being biased towards the Raiders. Would you call me a good? Would you consider me a good journalist? It's okay. Everybody knows. Okay, he likes the Raiders, but now I'm going to sit here and feed you bullshit because I like the Raiders. So I can't be man enough to tell the truth and say the Raiders right now is not in the best position. They got to rebuild. They need some people in key areas. They're not ready just yet. It's going to be a while. And then you don't know what salary caps is going to do, who's going to leave, who's going to stay, injuries, all of this type of stuff. This is just reality in real life. But see, the problem is this with you guys. You're more worried about being comfortable than knowing the truth. You guys don't even care about the truth. You're like these people that you rather believe a beautiful lie than the ugly truth. You don't know how many people coming to me like, yo, AEW, you seen AEW last night? Oh my God, you saw that cage match with Mox and Samoa Joe and Tony Storm. Oh my, yeah. Nobody's coming to me talking about how good WWE was last night. And then you look, for you guys that sit here and put comments in people's channels, why don't you take it upon yourself to just go online, go on YouTube, right here on YouTube, and look at how many countless channels are complaining about the WWE. And these are WWE diehard fans. What don't you understand? The direction that they're going in. Look at it this way. You think your grandparents and great-grandparents like the music you like right now? You think that your grandparents like the music that your parents like? Unless your grandparents groomed your parents with that music from their era. Otherwise, no. Do you think that they like the movies you like, the sitcoms you like, the type of lingo you like? Is your grandparents or your great-grandparents walk around and tell us, hey, yo, these niggas tweaking, son? No. Now, if you one of them grandparents that's like 28 years old and your 12-year-old just had a baby, you walk around and tell you, I'm a grandfather, you know? Okay, whatever. Yeah, that's different. You know what I'm talking about. So, here's the thing where people have outgrown this childish bullshit style of sports entertainment that WWE is giving, and you guys are just too pussy to be honest and say that shit. Like it's blasphemy or something, to be honest. You guys don't even care about the truth, and this is why I don't respect more than half of these content creators, because you guys sit here and talk bullshit. You guys can't be honest about shit outside. First of all, if you're honest enough to say WWE sucks right now, right? But I can't give any credit to AEW. I might say something like, okay, they had a good segment, or I like that one wrestler. That's the type of half-ass shit y'all do. The same way how when the game came out free on the PS5, right? You guys with this bullshit, I only got the game because it's free. Right. And ever since then, you motherfuckers are going live, or you're recording yourself playing Fight Forever. You take the time to record yourself playing this game, and you're only playing it simply because it's free, right? Right. But you're making your way to do this, and you're not posting shit of 2K25, 24, nothing. Now you're too pussy to say, hey, to be honest with you, man, people that was talking all this shit, I actually like this game. This shit is fun. Nah, I feel that way, but I can't say it. You guys are miserable. So I 1,000% agree with Rhea Ripley on that. But like I said, for the same, but different reasons, you guys are miserable. You can't even be honest with yourselves about what's good. And you're so the thing is, you're calling, like I said, you call the WWE audience bots. You're part of those, you're a bot too. You are a slave to the machine because you can't even be honest about what you like and don't like. That is such trash, man. It is such garbage. It is such garbage. How do you guys, you want to know what's funny? You guys are the ones that's not being taken serious. That's why Triple H told you guys to fuck off. And that's why Rhea Ripley said what she said. I consider that shit reverse psychology. You guys are talking about this and this and this and that, and your miserable lives. If you but you guys are the ones that are the bots. You guys are the ones that's being bamboozled because you make it sound like, someone's making you do something. I've heard people even say, WWE is forcing us to buy another $100 game. They're forcing us. Wait, they're forcing you to do it? Like I said before, they're forcing you? They're making you? No. Stop that shit, man. Stop that shit. This is you choosing to do these things. So how can you say she's wrong when all you do is talk about shit you don't like? That's all you talk about. That's all. You know what's funny? One of my partners said, you know what I noticed? He said, if you look on these channels where people are talking good about AEW, like they people like the product, and I notice I see the same people. They go on different channels. They won't leave no comments, but they'll just watch. The ones who do say something and it be some negative bullshit, they do this on every channel. And I said, and who told you that from day one? He's like, yeah, you did. He's like, and it's crazy because I know people that have channels, and they're like, it's just crazy because it's like, I tell them the same thing. And I told him, I said, this is what you tell them. If you hate AEW so much, why is it you see a title that says, last night's Dynamite was fire? You hate it, but you're going to watch anyway. You're miserable. You watch something and say, I hate AEW. Oh, let me see what this motherfucker talk about. They over there giving props to AEW. Oh, I hate AEW. You are miserable. She is abso-fucking-lutely right about you people. She's right. So what do you call it? I don't like it, but I'm gonna watch it anyway. Nah, you guys got a lot of growing up to do, and the problem with you is you don't even see what's wrong with you. I'm not being facetious when I say it. I feel like a lot of you got mental health issues. Like something's really not right in your life. Something's not right in your head. I don't know if I said it already earlier in this video or if it's the video that I scrapped. But my dad, the churchiest person I know, and my dad, back when I was a kid, I remember every Saturday when wrestling would go off, when it was on Channel 11, as soon as it went off, it came on from 11 to 12. 12 o'clock, Soul Train comes on. My father don't like nothing but gospel. And them old Negro spirituals. All right? And my father would stand up there, ball his face, women with them short skirts and y'all gyrating everybody myth. And stand at the TV with his arms crossed. And I'm like, Pop, why don't you just change the channel? Think about it. Think about it. Instead of pissing yourself off, then he'll walk around for the next 3-4 hours, frowned up, mad, and God this and God that, and when God come and take us back into the rapture and the devil, and I'm like, oh my, this man, he did this shit every fucking Saturday that he was home. My father did construction work. He worked Monday through Friday. Saturday was his day to go run errands and all that. Sunday was all about church. And I'm like, Pop, you know every single Saturday when wrestling goes off, Soul Train comes on. So why don't you just turn the channel when wrestling go off? Why do you stand up there and get yourself all worked up for nothing? Just change the damn channel. 43 fucking muscles in your face cause you to frown. 19 cause you to smile. Why do people choose to frown? They want to use that 43 instead of the 19, right? That's people for you, man. When I give you these reviews and I'm telling you how sucky Raw SmackDown was, man, I'm feeling nothing. I'm not mad. I'm not angry. I felt nauseated watching Raw, like, wow. Like, it was just like what that cringe, like, whoa, what? fuck am I going to be in a bad mood for? What am I going to be angry for because Raw or SmackDown sucked? What the fuck am I going to be angry for? All I get from that is if it's a good show, hey man, I enjoyed a good show. I love watching wrestling. That's it. I'm not walking around punching holes in the wall. I'm angry because, nah, come on, man, stop it. You guys take this shit too serious. It's not even a real fucking sport. And these people beat their bodies up for this fake ass fucking entertainment shit, but that's what they do. Okay, there's no fucking wrestling promotion that's real. It's all the same fake choreographed, scripted shit. Okay, but some companies just do it better than others. And just because, you know, you guys are slaves to the machine and can't admit that AEW is kicking their ass. Oh man, Will Ospreay talking shit. You guys are such slaves to the machine that you think Will Ospreay is supposed to work for AEW but glaze WWE. How stupid are you? Are you not miserable? Everything about you is WWE. You guys are fucking, it's like drugs to you guys. You guys get fight forever. First thing, what's the first thing that these fucking people that make mods do? Went and made a bunch of WWE wrestlers and said, oh, this is going to make the game way better. How? If it's limited match types, y'all saying they don't have enough match types. You don't have enough game. So how the fuck is playing with Jey Uso and Roman Reigns going to make the game more fucking fun? But this is you guys. You play Wrestling Empire. Let's create a bunch of WWE. You guys are sick in the head, man. You guys are like stalkers. On my boxing channel, this motherfucker bitch-made dude come in my channel every fucking time I say something about Deontay Wilder. Like he gets on his knees and suck Deontay Wilder off. And I'm like, if you don't like what I'm saying, do something about it. I give you a location we can meet. We can go to the gym. I even pay your way. Sign a waiver, and I give you what you want. And I'll show you why you should shut your fucking mouth when you talking to grown men. Because you're nothing but a little boy. And you sound like a little fucking queer. Fuck do you care about what I'm saying about another man for? I'd say what the fuck I'm saying to Deontay Wilder's fucking face. Unlike you, keyboard warrior. Every time. And it's like, this is what little pussies do. This is what you guys need to, if you go and listen to your own videos and just think, you went on X, Instagram, YouTube, fucking Snapchat, whatever, and you're looking for Rhea Ripley, you're looking for Bianca Belair, or whoever your favorite wrestlers are, you're looking for, and you just leave messages, and then you go on their channel and like 100 fucking pictures, and you guys are doing this shit. Every fucking post you got to respond to. This is what you guys do because you're miserable. I've been saying this shit for the longest. So yeah. But if you don't think that Rhea and all them think that they're better than you, you're fucking stupid. These people are rich with your money. And you're walking around here worried about, but this is what they should have did. And I'm appalled. I don't understand. This is atrocious. I don't understand this. And I'm pissed off. Why? So she's wrong for getting pissed off at you fans, but you're right for getting pissed off because they're making content that you don't like? As if this is your fucking life? This is all you do? And if you're monetizing your channels, guess what? As much as you like to say something positive, if they're giving you bullshit, well, hey, man, I'm only speaking on what you guys are doing, right? What's all of the fucking constant bickering and making it personal? She made it personal. She took it personal. If like I said, the insults and the hateful stuff, telling somebody they should die, that's bullshit. You understand what I mean? So she got to be right to respond to that type of shit and feel some type of way. But at the same time, it's like, fuck these people. And this is exactly why when you have a channel, right? Like, I will make it known. I will tell you motherfuckers, if you don't like AEW, just shut the fuck up. Don't come in my comment section telling me shit. I don't want to hear it. I don't work for AEW. I got the right to my opinion. I'm speaking to other people that like AEW. It doesn't mean that you can't feel differently about an episode than me. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your stupid ass coming in my comment section, oh, AEW sucks. Man, you can't be for real, dude. That company, fuck you, your mama, your daddy, and your little retarded ass fucking brother or whoever. Because I'll get nasty with you for real. What the fuck are you coming on my channel? Like when I had my first channel was a channel where Raider Nation, and we was talking about the Oakland Raiders. Man, I had Dallas Cowboy fan, every fan other than the Raider fans. Oh man, the Raiders suck. What? Okay, bitch. You know what you do? Create your own fucking channel. Talk about the team you like. Why are you coming on my channel with this bullshit? Raider Nation. Does it say Dallas Cowboy Nation? Does it say all about football? Even though I talked about football, it was mostly Los Angeles Raider talk. And this shit just got to, I was like, you know what, man? And this was in the early days of YouTube. And I said, this is bullshit. I just got sick of that shit. I'm like, God damn, you guys are childish. So we talking like 2010. I'm like, man, these are some childish fucking people. Who the fuck are you to tell somebody what they should or shouldn't like? So my whole thing is, when you guys get up and decide you're going to go on Rhea Ripley's channel, you're going to go on WWE's channel, you're going to do whatever you're doing, and you're just going to sit here and complain and complain and complain and complain. Let's just say, for example, if your name is Bruce Stevens and shit, right? And all of a sudden, Twitter, Bruce Stevens left 35 fucking messages all over WWE's channel. Instagram, Bruce Stevenson fucking left 45 messages all over Instagram, WWE's channel. YouTube, Bruce Stevens, they see you. Get a fucking life, idiot. Yeah, she's right. She's right. You guys are miserable. And it's not because of critiquing, it's because of ignorance. It's because of this hatred, this stupidity. Like, I tell you what. The other night when they had that match, right? For those of you that watched the four-way, when you had Toni Storm, Penelope Ford, Anna Jay, who else was in the ring with them? It was a four-way. How many of y'all thought, God damn, maybe one of them got a nice ass? How many of y'all thought that? Anna Jay comes out. All right, me and my fat ass is about to go to the ring. Are you going to protect my fat ass? Who do you think she's doing that for? Yeah, let's get their attention. Sky Blue comes back, cheeks out. Which one of you is sitting there doing this? Oh, it's so inappropriate. No, do you understand what I'm telling you? So when y'all come to the ring dressed like that, you understand what yeah. Dudes are watching, they're like, God damn, fucking Anna Jay, what the fuck? Yeah, she knows she has a fatty, so she's talking about it. And when she do, you're sitting there like, God damn. Do you ever pay attention when they get in the ring? You see all the guys, how they looking at their asses and yes. All of them are eye candy. All of them. So what you think happens? They're watching. Women will fucking dress certain ways and then say, nobody's taking us serious. Not in AEW. Because those fucking broads are in there wrestling. WWE's the ones with all these fucking goofy gimmicks and like. Question. Do you think that Jey Uso has the belt because he's the best wrestler or one of the best wrestlers there in WWE? Dude is like a C- to me. He's a character. They're more concerned that he picks up somebody's little son or daughter and do this stupid shit. You know, way before Jey Uso was getting those props and praises, right? There was a guy named LA Knight before Jacob Fatu. Yeah, LA Knight was that dude. Finally got to that point where the fans was, hey man, this guy's, and they just keep fucking him over. Even though he was over with the fans. WWE said no. It goes to show you what I'm saying. And LA Knight is a far better performer than Jey Uso. But guess what? Just like Hulk Hogan, no, he can't wrestle, but he put asses in seats. That's what their business model. I told you from the Vince McMahon Jr. days, that's what it's always been. It's always been entertainment. Who can put asses in seats? You don't have to be the best wrestler. You don't have to. Bottom line, the best wrestlers are usually considered boring. Come on, guys. I watched listen, I'm gonna do a separate video on that, so I'm not gonna get into that. But let me just say this, guys. If you don't understand that people look at you, they just want your money. They don't care about you. Oh, I love my fans. I love you guys. How do you love? You don't even know us. Well, you guys, because I'm not a fan, but they don't know you. They see you in the street. Oh, hey, I know you. I watch it. No, they don't know who the fuck you are. They don't know you. They don't care about you. All they care about when you're glazing them, telling them, oh, calling them champ and all their little accolades for their little fake ass sport, everything that you're doing, they love that. But when you say something that they don't like, but you're being truthful and not disrespectful, but it just doesn't work in their favor, now all of a sudden you guys can fuck off. You guys are bots. Do something with your miserable lives, blah, blah, blah. Hey. Don't sit up here and call every kind of bitch and get mad at it, then turn around because you can't resist them little beautiful Australian cheeks, right? Now you fucking bitch. Yeah, but you're sitting there watching. That's what you guys do. Oh, let me go buy Max some football. I like this, but you know what they should do? They should do this and this and this and that. And you know what they should do? Right. All the shit Madden do, but you complain about Madden. That's what you guys do. Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Drew Galloway, whatever the fuck you call it, whatever, all these, whoever, AJ Styles, there's always somebody that like what you're doing and there's somebody that don't. Problem is you guys take this shit personal yourselves. You take it too serious. You make it about you. But you don't like nothing else. And the same fucking way, how you sit here and complain about shitty ass WWE, what gives you the right to go on somebody else's channel to tell them, oh, but AEW, shut the fuck up. We ain't asked you about AEW. I like AEW. Like I told you guys before, somebody asked you, what do you like better, UFC or was it PFL? And I said, I really don't compare them, man. Honestly, I don't. I said, UFC is a bit dry right now. I like Kayla Harrison. Few people, John Jones, few people. Not a whole lot of people, man. UFC is not like what it used to be. It died down. But more than that, I like one fighting championship more than both of them. That's what I find myself watching more of. Boxing has got to the point where it's just a handful of popular fighters here and there. Too much politics, too much bullshit going on. Everybody want to be a celebrity. Every fighter want to walk around with diamonds in their mouth, look like rappers and shit, and dressing like rappers, and they want to focus on all this posturing and flaunting their money. But what about being fighters, real fighters? And so to me, it's bullshit. So I find myself watching one fighting championship more than all of that other shit. So that's what I really like. And the guy goes, I never watched that before. How is it? Well, I like it. You got to watch it for yourself. I can't, and bottom line, you see the difference? I don't know. Look, let's put it to you like this. We know that in MMA, UFC is the biggest MMA organization. We know this. Now, between the PFL and One Fighting Championships, I don't really know what their pay scale is. I do know that in One Fighting Championships, they'll fight and it'll be like, sometime it'll be like a $50,000 grand prize or like $100,000, $200,000. So I don't really know what their pay scale is, like how well these people live. That's none of my concern. But even though the UFC is the machine, I actually like One Fighting Championship better. And once upon a time, because I haven't watched PFL for a while, so I don't know what's going on. But I was liking the PFL more than I was liking the UFC. Now, somehow I'm supposed to concern myself about UFC fans. Oh, how could you say the PFL is better than UFC? Like this, the PFL is better than UFC. What? This is exactly what I'm saying. You guys talk too much. You want everybody to agree with you. And anybody that sees anything different, like if somebody likes something you don't like, you want to argue about it. You want to sit up and, like, you send me some long paragraph. You think I'm reading all that dumb shit, trying to tell me why the WWE is better and what? Fuck you in that stupid paragraph. I'm not reading all that dumb shit. You need to shut the fuck up and don't worry about what I like better or what the next person. We like what we like. You see us posting our videos playing Fight Forever, just shut the fuck up and keep your stupid comments to yourself. How many times you guys sound like robots? You keep saying the same stupid, lame shit over and over. They should have added, yeah, I know. They should have added cage matches. We've been and talked about that shit a million times. How many we gonna keep saying the same shit over and over? Yeah. Fuck off. Yeah, fuck off. Like, I'm gonna stop playing it because you're saying I should. Fuck you. Okay. Plain and simple. I'm going to bring this video to an end, but you guys need to think about yourselves. Go back and look at your own video. You guys, a lot of you sound stupid, man. You sit up there and get so pissed off and talk about how passionate you are about professional wrestling. And I grew up, so did I, man. Shut the fuck up. I don't make money off of these motherfuckers, man. And at the end of the fucking day, I'm no fan, and I don't want to meet these people. I don't fantasize about them and none of that bullshit. You guys are just weird, man. You're weird. And to be honest with you, you guys, if you look at your actions, you'll see you are what Rhea Ripley say you are. Miserable. You're weird. And you make everything about you. We're the fans. We're the fans. Like, I don't understand you guys, man. It's like I told you, that guy that was talking about he retiring from Undisputed. Like, bro, you make it sound like you're an actual fucking real fighter in your own head. It's a fucking video game. And I said, I bet you that motherfucker will be right back. And what happened? All of a sudden, lo and behold, guess who pops up in my feed playing, now with excuses. Oh, they fixed it with the last patch. Oh, the game is better. Yeah. Right, I know. You guys get so emotional, and this motherfucker look all of 40 fucking years old, like he's about to damn cry because the game isn't what he wanted it to be. And I'm like, wow. No wonder you guys can't get a fucking woman. You sit up here playing video games all fucking day to the point where it's like priority. Like fuck this. I'm the king of Undisputed. No, I'm the best Tekken fighter. Y'all can have that shit. I play for fun, man. I mean, I win. I get my skills up and shit, and I'm having fun. I don't give a fuck to ever be the best Tekken player, Undisputed, fight that champions, whatever. I don't care, man. And this is what you guys do. All this gaming community and this community, that kind of community. Man, you got the same people that come in your comment section that you chop it up with. Purple Rain, salute to my brother. Salute to everybody that I communicate with on a back and forth. I can't remember a few names, but I will, because you guys always respond, and, But bottom line, what I'm saying is, like, you guys act like, it's some huge group of people, man. You ever see that dude Flight Reacts? And he be like, flight team, stand up. Who the fuck is, what team, what flight team, right? The dude suck at basketball. Every time I see this dude, he's losing. He lose to women. Everybody beats him. And he make every fucking excuse as to why he lost. This motherfucker got millions of fucking subscribers. And he can't even play basketball good. Then I come to find out that initially his channel was him rage, have these little rage fits, breaking his PlayStation controller and his TV and all this stupid stuff he was doing. And okay, whatever. Now my point is, you would rather watch someone get their ass whooped week after week, every post, every fucking video, and somehow this is entertaining to you. A guy that sucks at what he's doing, but y'all like this shit. Okay, well, what happens when somebody really have some substance, some really good shit on their channel, right? And people like the channel, but that channel don't have nowhere near as many subscribers as someone that actually suck. Like, this person can really play ball. Like, I like Jenna Bandy's channel. I like Stefania's channel. She, they don't make shit all the time anymore. Jenna Bandy was really more active at one point. But you know what I'm saying is, like you guys really, really don't understand how to have a good time. You don't. You complain about every fucking thing. Every movie come out sucks. Every sitcoms, everything sucks. And that's all y'all want to talk about is what sucks. You're miserable. Yes, you are. I wanted to stop this video a long time ago, but I'm feeling it. And I want to wake you guys up. You guys really do suck. You got to look at yourselves. I don't like nothing. Everything I talk about, I'm complaining about it. Everything. I can't find enjoyment in nothing. Only thing I'm good at is complaining. That's what you guys do.
9, 7, 3, 6, 0, 9, 4,
Who the hell are you bringing out in the wheelchair?
4.
Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you guys right now. I will catch you guys on the next video. Stop stalking people, man. Let these people live. Critique, but be respectful. Not that you owe them anything, but be respectful. The hell do you expect to happen? Everybody wants to call me when I'm recording. Who the hell is on this gurney? I can't tell. Hope they're okay. Anyways, just be respectful, man. Like, but you know what? Just stop stalking people. Stop making everything about you. You make it sound like if an episode was bad, that they purposely did it to piss you off. Cause like you just can't find yourself. You can't find it in yourself to grow up. Sometimes you just outgrow shit. Maybe WWE, you need to just stop watching it. Let it go 6, 7 months. Just stop watching it. Then one day, just check back and see what they're doing. Whatever. Just and you maybe they pick things up, or maybe it's the same shit. You just realize that you and the WWE just not getting along anymore as far as your attention going to them. That's all. Sometimes it's just like that. I've done it for years. There's times that I haven't watched the WWE in a long ass time. Didn't know what was going on. One day it pops up and then you see all these new faces and shit like that. But I mean, hey man, there's no sweat off for me, man. If the show isn't good, it isn't good, you know. And like I said, we want to see a better show, but goddamn, man, I'm not sitting up here like, let me sit up here and put a formula together in my head for what they should do every week, and then I'm gonna sit up here and just wait to complain. No, this is one of the reasons why I can't sit and do weekly videos, because I have a life. I have things that I do that I'm into, and I like to do things that I enjoy. And the truth of the matter is, right now, WWE, I'm not really enjoying it like I would like to. I'm not enjoying it at all. I mean, it's more than just seeing wrestlers come out, you know, and wrestle. It's like the show just not appealing. So it is what it is, y'all. But you know, hey, it's not that serious, man. But yeah, these rich fuckers think that they're better than we are. They think you're beneath them, and all they care about is how much you glaze them and how much money you're going to give them. Put money in your fucking kids' college funds. Put money away for yourself. Life can be tough. Prepare yourself better. Take her own advice. Stop being a fucking fan and be a man. Catch you guys on the next video.